I like the idea that, like, he's still learning who he is as a person. It's a lot different than like when you're looking at like a Christopher Nolan film. Most of those characters are guys that are settled in their skin. Peter Parker's a guy that's kind of like enjoying the little humorous moments that he's having when he's having to exercise his powers. He knows who he is, but he's not had 20 years of experience. He's getting the hang of it, and it's the choreography that comes from his conduct is pretty interesting, because you see the more and more he does it, it's more learned. It's like his body is teaching him who he is, and versus his personality. His body and his spirit is leading his personality. He pours his heart out. You hear the spirit of the city.
Right.
You hear the struggle of the city, the unheard voice. And he does it so climactically. He starts on the street corner. By the time he's done, he's standing at the top of the Empire State Building, and he is screaming his lyrical overture to the sky. And that's what I mean. All of a sudden, then click, we're back down on the ground, and you can smell the New York City air, and you can smell it by way of what Alicia is singing. It's kind of like a mixing of the sense modalities. That's why we feel like the song is so impactful. What Hans and I died to do, and what, the Kanye Wests of the world died to do, and what the Flying Lotuses of the world dies to do, or the producers of like Outkast, or like Tribe Called Quest, or like, Dave Stewart, or like Junkie XL, or like when you hear great Coldplay records, or you hear Adele's music with Paul, or you hear like Daft Punk. All these people are dying to put the humanity back into music. And that's where Quantize is a feeling, not a gridded machine dictated thing. And the fact that we're able to do this, and the four of us were able to come together and bring that sense of humanity back to music, is an epic feat. And I'm just so happy to be, a word in that sentence, along with these guys. It's Hans Zimmer. This guy, this is Dark Knight, this is Lion King, this is Pirates of the Caribbean, this is 12 Years a Slave, in his sleep. This is what he does. But he invited me along on this ride for Spider-Man. So for me, it's a gift, because I got to earn as I learn. Dream job. Dream job.